For this 24th of October, now we have a special guest in studio with Matt for our Tuesday Morning Newsmaker. Morning, Matt.
Morning, Diane. Thank you so much. This Thursday, members of A6, the group formerly known as Austin 6, is going to be walking in downtown, hosting a walk right through Baton Rouge. The purpose of this walk is to spotlight downtown as a place to live, work, shop, explore, and play. Yes, every one of those. But what are the real possibilities for downtown? Joining me now from A6, Elizabeth Querbes. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
I'm so glad to be here.
Good to see you. Let's talk a little bit about this walk that we have planned for Thursday. It's the 3 years, I guess, since you guys have done this walk. And here we are 3 years later.
3 years ago, we did this very same walk down 3rd Street. And at that time, there was cranes everywhere and lots of dust and basically vacant storefronts around 3rd Street. And a lot has changed in the past 3 years. Now we have many new restaurants, venues. The Shaw Center for the Arts has opened since then. We have the new Capitol luxury hotel downtown, which is so nice.
Beautiful.
The River Center has been totally redone. There's just a lot going on downtown.
We love to see the heart of our city coming back to life, and it's been, like you said, making progress. But what is really within our grasp? We can't think of ourselves as an Atlanta or a Houston. What really is within our grasp? What is reasonable to think that we could get here in downtown Baton Rouge?
Well, I think that we have to really applaud our community leaders for going to those cities like that, and as well as other riverfront cities, to determine what they've done on their riverfront. And Mayor Kip Holden has a very strategic vision for a riverfront green space. And in fact, the Army Corps of Engineers, if I'm not mistaken, is just in the final phases of making sure that that's a possibility. So we really do have the opportunity to both enjoy and relax downtown, as well as go to galleries and shows, and to enjoy all the entertainment venues. And one thing that most people don't know is we're going to have some new high-rise living possibilities downtown, together with some new very large-scale business projects. So once we get the critical mass downtown, you may see grocery stores and dry cleaners and all sorts of things to make downtown really a viable place for people to live.
And that's kind of the whole idea behind a downtown. You want to be able to walk down the street and have all that stuff right there. I mean, you know, to walk by the storefronts, the cleaners, the pop-in diners. It's those pop-in shops that really make a downtown a downtown.
Exactly. And it's really sort of a chicken and egg. You know, you have to have the people in order to have the shops and restaurants, and then you also have the shops and restaurants to attract the people. But there's really a good vision for that, and I guess what we've proven to Baton Rouge over the past 3 years is if we vision it, we can make it a reality. So that's what A6 is doing now, is really taking people downtown to show them what is possible over the next 3 years.
A6, as you mentioned, been around for a few years. For those of you that don't know, anybody can be a part of this organization. It's really a community-based organization. You can join, be a part of pushing that progress. Something you guys recently helped to get done. Term limits. So there is some power behind people coming together.
That's right. And like you said, A6 is really for everybody. It's really a forum for communication. And so if citizens have something in particular that they want brought to the forefront, for example, bike paths.
Yes.
Several years ago, we were just dreaming about doing bike paths, and believe it or not, this Saturday at 9 o'clock, there's going to be a ribbon cutting at the river. That will have a levee path that extends from downtown underneath the bridge all the way to LSU. And this is so great because you can envision already walkers, joggers, bicyclists, even mothers with babies. I understand there will be some limited police patrols on bicycles, so it'll feel somewhat safe at all hours of the day, hopefully. But in any event, it's going to bring whole new pedestrian traffic to downtown as well.
That's the key, getting that pedestrian traffic. Thank you so much for being with us. Our little downtown growing up.
Oh, it's great.
What do you know?
Thank you, Matt.
We'll see you out there Thursday. Thank you so much. And if you would like, go ahead and pop on out there Thursday evening, afternoon. It's going to get started out there right down by the YMCA. So go out there and be a part of the new downtown as it continues to grow. It's 6:44, 44 degrees outside. We're coming right back with much more of 9 News this morning. Stay with us.
It's GMC Truck Month at Capitol Buick Pontiac GMC. We've got 2 Solstice on the showroom floor, available for immediate delivery. We're the GMC Truck Store, Capitol Buick Pontiac GMC, an airline near Seguin. It's so easy at Capitol.
Hello, my name is Michael Truffin, and I'm a cancer survivor. The team at Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center helped me fight my cancer. You can be part of a team that fights cancer too. Log on to marybirdauction.com to bid on hundreds of incredible items and raise funds for cancer patients. Proceeds support the center's care network, which provides hundreds of free, vital cancer services to thousands of Southeast Louisiana citizens each year. Bid now and fight cancer at marybirdauction.com.
Jeep Commander and Grand Cherokee with all the capability and features you need to take on all that the South has to offer. Get 0% financing for 60 months or up to $5,500 combined cash allowances on select Grand Cherokee and Commander models.
I'm Craig Romero, and I approve this message.
Ethics problems from Washington. Charlie Melason violated congressional ethics rules. His TV ad taken off the air. Another ad attacking Craig Romero proven false by the state Senate. Even worse, Melason took thousands of dollars from Bill Jefferson and refuses to return it. Jefferson's payback? Melason votes with the liberals 80% of the time. Ethics violations. That's liberal former lobbyist Charlie Melason.
It's GMC Truck Month at Capital Buick Pontiac GMC. The Buick LaCrosse loaded up for only $18,998. We're the GMC Truck Store. Capital Buick Pontiac GMC. An airline near Segan.
It's so easy at Capital.
Welcome back to 9 News This Morning at 6:46. Thanks for being with us. Quick rundown now of the morning's top headlines. The death toll of Americans continues to rise in Iraq, making October the deadliest month for U.S. forces this year. I know you've heard that before. The U.S. is pressuring the Iraqi government to do more to rein in the violence. President Bush says the military has been adjusting tactics since the U.S.-led invasion. Former Enron CEO Jeffrey Skilling was sentenced yesterday to 24 years and 4 months in prison for his role in the collapse of what was once the nation's 7th largest corporation. More than 4,000 Enron employees lost their jobs when the company declared bankruptcy. Many of those workers also lost their life savings. State and federal investigators are looking into a deadly accident at a mine in Tremont, Pennsylvania. Officials say the miners detonated explosives just before one of the men was killed. 5 other miners were able to escape unharmed. Officials hope to restore the mine's ventilation system today so they can get a first-hand look at all that damage. Well, as Diane joins me now, time to look at what's going on in the day ahead of us. We got something in New Orleans you might want to be a part of. The state is hosting a public meeting to distribute information packets and applications for hurricane recovery grants for owners of historic Louisiana properties damaged by the hurricanes. That's going to be at the Grace Episcopal Church tonight at 6.
And the Louisiana Association of Nonprofit Organizations will kick off its annual conference today. The conference will run today through Thursday. It's the Holiday Inn Select right here in Baton Rouge.
We got some fantastic weather for these kind of things going on right now. Low 40s, low 70s for the high today.
Yesterday was just a lovely day. We had blue skies. It was just absolutely gorgeous. High temperature 70 degrees this morning. It's chilly. It's crisp out there. Even a few of you in some outlying areas now reporting temperatures in the upper 30s. So there is a real possibility there could be a few areas of a little patchy frost. I said fog earlier, but I meant frost. I'm just not used to saying frost. It just doesn't come off the tongue as the other does. But in any event, it's not a serious problem, obviously, and just maybe a few patches. Just a little heads up out there this morning. Otherwise, it's going to be another very nice autumn day. It'll be mild. We'll have mostly sunny skies, light variable winds.